Hey everyone, let's try out today the new foundation from Benefit. This is the Hello Happy Soft Blur Foundation. It says it's light to medium coverage, but we're going to try to make it at least medium. The color I have is number 2. There are several colors in the line. I didn't get 1. I thought it might be a little too light. I think 2 might be a hair too dark. So I don't really want to lighten this up too much with lightening drops because I don't want to mess with the formula, the formulation on it, the finish, whatever. So if it's a little dark, I'm just going to have to whiten it up with a lighter colored powder or something like that. So this is a very unusual foundation. I have been messing with this a little bit. I've worn it a couple of times now, and I kind of like it. It has its quirks. It is a very runny and liquidy foundation. I'll show you on the back of my hand what it looks like. It is a very liquidy, very, very runny, like the runniest foundation I've ever worked with. So I've already primed my skin. I used the Tatcha Silk Canvas. I'm starting to think I don't really like this primer because it balls up as you're putting it on. There are clumps and lumps of it and you have to pick them out of your skin and try to smooth them out. I just don't think I'm loving it, although it does really, really keep the product on my nose. I have a lot of trouble with losing product on my nose. There's just, the skin is odd there or something. It doesn't hold product very well. With this stuff, it seems to hold it in place with this primer. Seems to hold any foundation I put on my nose in place better than any other primer. This is supposed to be a blurring foundation. It's supposed to, says it looks like skin and feels like nothing at all. It's supposed to be weightless, breathable, natural looking coverage, and it does have an SPF in it. So let's give this a try. The first thing it says to do is to shake well. So I'm going to shake well. Now the problem with shaking well on this is that once you take the top off, the liquidy foundation kind of tends to run out. Okay, I didn't do too bad this time, but one of the times I shook it up really well and I unscrewed that top and it just poured out everywhere, and I was trying to catch it so that I didn't waste the product. So I'm going to pour a little bit of this into this dish and dip into it with my sponge. This is how very, very runny this stuff is. So this is probably going to be a little deep for me. So the problem with matching my foundation is that my neck is whiter than my face. So you're supposed to match your foundation to your body, to your neck. My face is a little browner than my neck. So that's a problem. That's an opposite problem than most people have. Most people's necks are brown and their faces are white. It really gives me a lot of trouble matching foundations. Okay, we're just going to pat this on. It is covering okay. It's covering pretty well, actually. Now, one trick I have found is to sort of carry my foundation down a little ways, and that makes it look like maybe my neck is as dark as the rest of my face. So you can see here, that's some of that Tatcha Silk Canvas. It's just, I don't know if I like that product. So it's a little yellow, it's a little deep. They don't have a huge shade range. What I'm excited about though with this is that at Ulta, they're starting to get some little miniature sizes of this, so you can actually try out, so these $10 little minis would be a great way for you to check out and color match. Also would be a really good way to combine two colors. So you'd pay $29 for the full-size foundation, and then you could get a mini if you need to lighten or darken in between. Now see, I would not really call this light coverage. Definitely I'm seeing medium coverage, I think. I feel like this is medium to full coverage. I'm sorry, I just do. So here is the color on the back of my hand. Here it is on my finger first. It's quite yellow. Number 2 is quite yellow. There it is sheared out. It's pretty yellow, but it is still quite light. It's in the light range. Matches the back of my hand really nicely, but The back of my hand is so much darker than my face. So let me finish the rest of my face and then I'll get back to you. By the way, I am using on my eyes today Urban Decay's Born to Run palette. Some of the brighter colors from that, some of the other metallics that are in here are really pretty. Okay, that looks better. I feel better now. I'm gonna start mentioning in my videos what I'm wearing on my lips, what I'm wearing on my eyes, because I always forget to write it down and keep track of it, and then once I get a video out, edited and everything, I've forgotten what I had on because it's been several days. So I'm going to start either writing it down and putting it down in the information box, or I'm going to start saying it in my videos. On my lips today is Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip Velvet Finish. I like this one a lot. This is only the only color I have in this. It's called All Natural Nude. It's a really nice liquid, sort of matte looking lipstick, but it never really sets up and gets dry or any of that. I feel like it's blurring my lines up here. I did not use a line filler or a pore filling primer today. I just wanted to see what this foundation did. I feel like it is blurring those lines, but it seems to be sort of disintegrating. Like, see on the side of my nose? I mean, just in the time it took to do my makeup. Now that I look at the color and I have sort of a very light powder on, a very white, bright powder on, I feel like this is a good color match for me. I hate to buy two foundations and mix them together. That is just so expensive. I hate that. I would rather just find a really good foundation that's a perfect color match, that matches what I want in a foundation, how it looks and how it feels and how it wears, than to get two foundations and mix them together. So that's it for the Benefit Hello Happy. I have a bunch of stuff on order, a lot of stuff, and it's probably all going to come at once. I did a little bit of an order with Ulta. They sent us a 20% off coupon for Prestige and everything else as diamond level people. That's on its way. I also have the Born This Way, the new concealer. Everybody loves it. Everybody's raving about it. I have to try it out. I don't think it's ever going to take away from Shape Tape, though. I have Shape Tape on today, and no matter what concealers I try out, I always end up going back to Shape Tape. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you soon. I think all of my makeup is probably coming in at once, so I'll be doing videos forever. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.